Welcome back. Excuse the reflection of the window on the glasses. Can't help it, can't do anything about it. I'll probably spend the entire video moving my head trying to avoid it, but it can't be changed. In my goodbye 2020 video, I mentioned that I was planning some serious decluttering in this house. We have a small house and it has too many things in it. That is the bottom line. We've lived here 23 years. Natalie's 24 and she was a year old when we moved in, so 23 years. And in 23 years, you accumulate stuff. Even if you try and get rid of stuff along the way, it accumulates and it grows and it expands and it fills all the space available. There was never a lot of space available in this house anyway. It is a small house. It is I don't even know what it would be in square feet. This room is about 13 foot by about 14 foot. The kitchen about 10 foot by about 14 foot. And then there's a small bathroom and a separate toilet. Upstairs we have 2 good sized bedrooms and 1 small bedroom and no hallway. There are no hallways or landing spaces in this house. You come straight in the front door and there's a tiny little square entranceway, and at the top there's a tiny little square landing area. That's all there is, you know. So another thing this house is under equipped with is built-in cupboards. There aren't built-in cupboards and there isn't a lot of space to add cupboardage. But obviously over the years we have added what we can, and we've added shelves here and there, and the cupboards that we have put in, the sideboard for example, or wardrobes, all of these things just become full of stuff. So there's so many things. The only thing in this house that I probably said don't need to declutter that is books, because they're not clutter, they're books. But everything else in this house could do with a damn good look at. And so my plan for 2021 is to look at all of it, section by section, room by room, area by area, document the progress, because that's the thing, a lot of you asked for decluttering videos. I watch them too. I don't know why. You sit there and you watch a decluttering video and you're like, why am I watching somebody else clear out their house instead of clearing up my own house? But we still watch them anyway. It's I don't know, I think it's a little bit of voyeurism, see what other people have got, and a little bit of, what's the word for when you when it makes you feel that you're okay? Self-appeasement maybe. So, you know, yes, you know, I'm not the only one who's got all this stuff. You watch other people doing it, you go, oh, thank goodness for that, I thought it was just me. So there's a little bit of that to it. And then there's also a little bit of motivation in it, because I don't know about you, but if I watch a cleaning or tidying video, I almost always end up getting up and cleaning or tidying something afterwards. Almost always. All of these things combined mean that you guys like watching them, and I don't mind filming it, you know, because I feel like if I film it again, that will spur me on, make me do it. So today's video is going to be the first of however many. I don't know how many, it depends how many it takes. And today's video is going to be what most people call the cupboard under the stairs. The reason I say what most people call is not because I'm trying to be Miranda's about what I call the cupboard under the stairs, but because ours isn't anymore. It used to be the cupboard under the stairs, and then we moved a doorway. So directly above my finger, you may even be able to still see the outline, because you can certainly see the outline of it when you're in the room. The doorway was there in the middle of the room into the kitchen. And it made this room very difficult to arrange furniture. There wasn't a single wall that was long enough for a 3-piece suite to be comfortable. So we blocked up that doorway, moved the doorway into the corner, which means you go into what would have been the cupboard under the stairs and then back out into the kitchen. So it's not a cupboard under the stairs anymore. That was a long way of saying that. I'll show you the space and you'll see what an almighty bloody state it is. Ready? So this is the new doorway. So that's where the doorway was. That's where it is now. And so this is what in other people's houses would still be the cupboard under the stairs. And in our house, it's just, we literally call it the bit that isn't a cupboard. We call it the bit that isn't a cupboard. And it is a pigsty. So I'm now in the kitchen looking into the bit that isn't a cupboard. There's still a little space under the stairs, but for some reason it's blocked off here. That's a stone wall, not a wooden partition. Hear me knocking on it. So in other people's houses that would go all the way down under the stairs and you'd have that kind of crawl space recess. We don't have that. So we have that much space, maybe just over a foot. And so we shelved it out, and the idea is that this space holds all the useful things. And it does hold all the useful things, but it also holds an awful lot of useless shite. And we even fitted a blind so we could hide all the useful things. There's the blind, look. But there's so much useless shit in there now that the blind won't even go down properly. So today's decluttering project is to empty this out, sort it out, get rid of a lot of it, and then tidy it and put the stuff that we are going to keep back in. That's today's plan. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring, oh, and hi Anne. First thing I'm going to do is bring everything that I can from that space into the front room so that we can see what we're working with and sort it into, need that, don't even know what that is, don't know whose that is, that we need to keep but it doesn't belong where it's been kept. That's the plan. Okay, so I've emptied all the shelves, I've taken most of the stuff off the floor. This shelf needs to go back up, but I need to clean in there first, and I haven't done this side yet. But what we have discovered is what an astonishing amount of stuff you can keep in one small space if you try hard enough. Yeah. All of that has just come out of that little 1 foot deep shelving cavity. And most of it is covered in such a thick layer of dust that we plainly do not need it. I have stripped it all out, I have swept it all out. I'm going to do a very crappy single coat of pale blue paint in this corner, just because pale blue paint happens to be what I've got. I'm not going to prep it in any way. I'm slapping coat of paint on top of all this peeling paper and crud and whatever. Obviously I'll peel these bits that are literally hanging off. But I'm going to slap a coat of pale blue paint in there very quickly because it will make it look cleaner and brighter even if it's only a shit job. Well, I think it's obvious to all of us that I served my decorating apprenticeship with the firm of Bodgett and Scarpa. Doesn't even look good at a distance. It looks much worse close up. I'm going to slap another coat on in a minute. Oh my hair. While that first coat is drying, I'm going to start sorting through this lot. Wish me luck. Latex gloves, essential if you live in a house with dogs. There are always going to be things you don't want to pick up with your bare hands. I was always going to find one. Here's the first one. Look away if you don't like spiders. I'm evicting you, mate. You're not stopping. I'm sorry. Stay in the box. Stay in the box. Stay in the box. Stay in the box. I can't get out the door, mate. Go on. Bits that come with appliances. This is
big city for the simple
wiring
country
kit
life.
Why do you keep it? Why don't you put it at the top?
Found myself a woman that it took for me to be my wife. I was working on the ground, come sun up to sundown. Hey, I'm trying to make a reputation for a man inside this town. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leaving name. She kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me. I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar.
Peanuts that I bought for the birds and squirrels. They've been sitting there months.
I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, no George Jones and Gary Sturt, and all them young guns, yeah, they've been through. Tell you one thing that you won't believe, one ain't nothing but a thing to me. Burn right through them like a cigarette. Oh.
Okay. Oh, the hair's getting worse. Okay, although it doesn't look any better, I've now sorted through and got a whole bag of rubbish to go, and everything there seems to be worth keeping. Whether it'll go back where it lived before is another matter, but it seems to be worth keeping. So, earlier in the week I bought these little boxes to try and organise it all, and I'm going to sit down now and try and sort it through.
Working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me. I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star.
Okay, I did mention these in last week's waffle when I actually got them, but I thought I'd just recap the prices. So this size, which is about the length of my remote control, to give you some context, these are £3 for 2 in B&M. Did I mention it's B&M? It's B&M. And then this size, which is the same length but narrower, those are £2 for 2. And then these little dinky ones were £1.50 for 2. That's about the size of a pot noodle, if you remember from last week's waffle when I put the pot noodle in it. So they also had some bigger ones, and I didn't go for the bigger ones because of the limited space in that section, and also because I don't want to keep too much stuff. Now I'm not sure I did the right thing there, because I don't know. I still seem to have a lot of stuff, but okay, I'm going to start sorting it into various of these boxes and various categories while I'm at it. That's the plan.
Drive the same roads every day. We both get there our own way. Thistle and an apple tree, how different two souls can be. But we both grow from the same.
Okay, let's have a look at this now. Oh, state of the place. Alright, this is what I've got. Firstly, I definitely bought more little trays than I needed. I've only used one of the teeny tiny ones, and I've got 4, but I'm sure I will find other uses for them. So, I have got a tray with little fixings in it. So, nails, screws, wall hooks, cut hooks, things like that. Those are all in there. Okay, and then I've got 3 that I haven't used yet. And then here I've got random assorted useful stuff. So there's super glue, there's the stuff you clean the iron with. I don't know what this is. I feel like Anthony might know, so I'm waiting for him to come home to tell me. A couple of little wall brackets. They should probably be with the fixings, shouldn't they? a tape measure, and then I've got tools, which is a few tools that Anthony has left me, because gradually what happens is he takes all the tools of the house, and as you can see, Molly found this one once, so I might put some tape around. I've got a roll of tape here, so I'm going to put some tape around that, make that usable again. One that I haven't used, and then this one is assorted useful bits. So there's rug gripper there. These are candle wicks from when I tried making a candle. There's fly papers. I know fly papers are horrible and disgusting, but they do seem to be the only thing that works in this damn house. And there's the little flat batteries that go in my bathroom scale, which I knew I'd put them somewhere, and they were under the stairs. So that's what that one is. This big purple one at the back has got a couple of small pots of paint in and some filler, I think that is. That filler? Yeah, all-purpose filler. And the sticky stuff that we use to hold the step edges down, stuff like that. And then moving across here, this one is all stuff for the car. So cleaning stuff for the car, de-icer, my brain, antifreeze, stuff like that. So, and then also there are these two to go in that one. They are also bits for the car, the window wipers. The one at the back here is wallpapering stuff, so paste, scrapers, a little roller, stuff like that. I didn't find any brushes apart from the one that I was using a minute ago. This one is all light bulbs. I didn't know we had so many spare light bulbs. But yeah, all different sorts. So we've got even bulbs for the car. Perhaps they should be in that one. I don't know. I'll keep bulbs in together. These are the ones for the front room fitting. Just various assorted spare bulbs. This one is all garden stuff, so secateurs, some bulbs that should be in the ground, the new clothesline for when we actually get around to hanging stuff up outside. Why are you in there? That's an air freshener, your car. My gardening gloves are down there, plant labels, things like that. This one is for the pets, so we apparently have 4 or 5 dog brushes, and I'm going to wait for Natalie to reappear because she knows which ones we should throw away. One of them really hurts Kai, and I don't know which one it is, so we need to bin that. And then round here, this is still a bit of a scene of chaos, but I've got one of the kids' toys there from when they come to visit. Well, of course, they don't at the moment. The steam mop, an empty bag, crate of water, dust sheets for decorating, a bit of recycling down there, the sausage that has all the spare carrier bags in. This is rubbish. That's laundry and some stuff to go upstairs, and then dog food over there mostly, and other dog stuff. I'm going to see if the little alcove is dry, the paint dry, and if it is dry, I'm going to try and put the shelves back up and then start putting stuff back in. Okay, that's how it looks now. I put our bottled water on the top shelf. This one is the useful things, this one is crafty things, this one is tools. And then next shelf down we've got decorating stuff, light bulbs and garden. I will put some labels on these at some point. Then we've got the empty ones that I haven't used yet and the little fixie bits. Car, and then this shelf is pets. So vinyl gloves, brushes and sprays, puppy pads. And then down there is the decorating stuff in the corner and the dog food and the steam mop. This bag here is full of Hoover attachments, and then that's our carrier bags. Still to be put away and dealt with is the big bag of rubbish, another bag of rubbish, some recycling, kids' toy, alcohol, Hoover that we ever use, I don't even know if it works. All of the stuff laid out in the carrier bag I think is Anthony's. Those belong in the kitchen cupboard. That's rubbish. That's it. I'm knackered. Going to be a good girl, drink this entire bottle of water and then tidy the rest of this up. Thank you for watching this video. Let me just put you down a sec. Pretty sure you're wonky, but it can't be helped. Thank you for watching. This is just part 1 of the Great 2021 Declutter. I can't say I've enjoyed it. I'd be lying. But it definitely looks better. It's a huge improvement. And I'll come back another time with some more decluttering. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, remember to hit the like button. It really helps the channel when you do that. If you're not already subscribed, there's a subscribe button down there. Click the subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notifications. And thank you for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now.